Hello there folks, it is TIJ Gaming and welcome to the Snooker Shootout. It's part 47 of the Neil Robertson career on Snooker 19, and today we are going to do all of the Snooker Shootout. It might well be the shortest episode of Snooker 19 yet. We might well get knocked out by Shen Feelong in this first round, but ultimately there are 7 rounds of this, all 128 ranking players playing this tournament, and we are going to play it all today. And basically the premise that makes this different is that all of the matches are over 1 frame and that there is a time limit on shots. Now, just a reminder of what happened last time in the last episode. We played in the Welsh Open against Jack Lazowski and unfortunately went out. And then after this tournament, we only have 5 tournaments left. I know it's sad, there's not long left to go now until the end of the season. We've got the Coral Players and Tour Championship, we've got the Gibraltar Open, the China Open, and then lastly the World Championship. I think the World Championship is a definite priority. But this is a little bit of fun. It's probably going to be the most heavily edited video I've done on Snooker 19. Possibly, possibly not. I might just rabble through it all, but I'll probably just take breaks between matches, etc. But let's see how we get on against Shen Feelong.
Hello and welcome to an event that is guaranteed to be fast and furious. It's the Shootout.
Just 10-minute frames, but very exciting stuff.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The first frame, Neil Robertson to break.
Well, it's us to break, which basically means we're out. But as you can see, this is like no other tournament. It's very strict. You've got to make your shots fairly quickly, and that should be a half-decent break. As Fold says, though, he doesn't normally say anything of use, but he did there. I forgot the frames can only be 10 minutes, so it's not necessarily who cleans up first, it's who's ahead after that 10 minutes. If he gets that pot, he's going to be desperately lucky, but luckily he doesn't get that pot. But we're going to try and take it. And hopefully get off to a good start in this match, which we do. Great stuff, and we're already on the black. So with 2 overs ahead after the 10 minutes, you can do what some people used to do online with the 20-minute matches. Those worked basically in a very similar way to Shootout. In that you could leave the timer effectively till the 20-second mark and then take your shot, and obviously that meant that you had to take less shots in the match, if you like, if that makes sense, because if you're leaving it late to take the shots, then the timer runs down and you don't have to take as many shots for if you're playing seriously. So that's a tactic that some people use, and some people did use it on the online matches, which got people incredibly annoyed, myself included. And just took the immersion out of online just a little bit. But he left that first red, and we've had a good start here. And hopefully that should continue. To be fair, we should beat Shen here. I don't think there'll be any problem with that. And this should be more of a fun episode, really. More of a quickly paced episode, and I think that'll be absolutely great. I am looking forward to what comes in this episode. I mean, you know, I was faffing around with position there, and we only got 5 seconds more to take the shot, so it is a tricky one. You have to be very quick about it. Especially if you're faced with a tough position, for example. You've just got to get on with it and hope for the best. I mean, that's not the best position, ultimately, but again, we've got to go for it. Mind you, like I say, we've not had a bad deal here, really. He gave us a pot straight away, and we're just building up points as we go. Effectively, we only really need 60 or 70 here. It's not all about centuries, etc. I am just going to play some top on this and try and... we haven't got time, we haven't got much time. I don't know if that red up the top of the table goes, that's a big risk. Yes, okay, we're just going to have to play this. Are we out of time? I think we got a foul. We must have fouled that, probably.
31.
Oh, no, okay. Fair enough, we'll roll with that. That red doesn't go. I said that we'd have a bit of a problem here. Play a safety. It is a tricky format, really, because you have to think about it.
Ball must make contact with a cushion.
Oh!
Wow. Neil Robertson, 31.
Well, again, you learn something new every day. I didn't know that. I didn't know the ball had to make contact with the cushion, so... Oh dear, Shen Feelong is actually in this now. I mean, I'm glad we've learnt this on the first round. Not anything else, and he's run out of time as well. So what on earth is going on?
This is a tricky one along the cushion.
Hang on, you've had about 25 seconds there, Shen. I don't think so. Cheeky git.
6.
Mind you, after this red, I don't really think there's much on the offing.
7.
So he's not going to make a huge dent into our score. Yeah, there we go.
10.
That's sayonara to his break. Has to make contact with a cushion, which it did. And to be quite honest, I'm happy playing safety for another 6 minutes. It can be quite a ridiculous format like that, actually. I remember watching some of it when it was live on the telly, when it happened, actually, this year. And it was, like I say, a very bizarre format to watch. Nothing like the normalities of snooker. Oh, Hendon likes that one. Oh, interesting. A little bit of a thicker safety. I mean, if you get snookered in this situation, you are very much snookered, pardon the pun, but yeah, you're knackered, really. Unless you are quick-witted and... Not quick-witted, what am I on about quick-witted? Unless you are a very quick thinker, or it's not too bad of a snooker to get out of, you can be stumped. Because if you go past, even though it's not been proven so far, if you do go past that time limit, you do get a penalty. Or I'm guessing just effectively foul points. Has he left that red on? No, I didn't think he had. Go for a bit of a shot to nothing on this one. It's not really going to hurt, I wouldn't say.
Well, it goes. Half a chance here.
Well, it's there. If you don't buy a ticket, as they say, you don't win the raffle. It's ran a little bit far for my liking. Not really much in terms of options for the next shot. Does this blue go? I wouldn't want to risk it, to be honest. What have we got on the table here? We've got the yellow, haven't we? So, yeah. I think we'll take the yellow on. We've got a few seconds. Might as well, at this point anyway, use them up. Just to get better position. But we don't want to faff around too much. Bear in mind, it does take a few seconds to take your shot. So you need to count that in. But good yellow there. We are back at the table. So a little bit of a worry that we had before. That has all been taken away now. But I don't really think some of these matches will be 10 minutes like this one. I think I should be able to get to a decent enough total that, in effect, he'll probably just concede the frame. That being said, though, this is a little bit of a crap position. Just have to try and screw back to the pocket, I guess, and just hope it doesn't go in the pocket. Yeah, it wasn't the best.
9.
Mind you, again, we can play safety. Possibly not. No, that's okay. That'll do. Hit the brown, that's not really going to matter. There's not really much on here, so we're playing a little bit risky here, but knowing that the ranking of the player and how much we're going to get, we're not really that bothered. And he just plays safety as well, and it's a crap safety because it leaves a pot on. Be interesting playing against someone like Ronnie in this format. There we go, that's the black move, down a few reds, that's ideal, but will the black come back to haunt us? It's not looking too great, even though no, we're on a colour here, right, okay. That's alright then. So we've got a bit more time to manoeuvre.
Well, he's looking at potting this into the right corner pocket.
Tell you what, it's hardly any time at all. Oh, that's why. You can make a mistake like that. It's hardly any time at all, really.
Neil Robertson.
And all of a sudden, if you get in a tiz and get all dramatic, well, that's a crap shot from Chen, to be honest. So, really, I'm glad we've had this game just to get into it a little bit. Now, make a few mistakes before the big rounds. But it's been an interesting format here. Well, that's good that I'll carry on. Fortunately, the pink won't be on, which stinks a little bit. Might as well run down the timer a little bit, but not too much that we get too much in a panic. Might as well play with some top. That timer really runs down quickly. God, it's a tricky one, honestly. I don't think it's until you play that you realise you've only got 20 seconds. I thought, well, I'm quite a quick player, so I should adjust to this quite easily, but it is tricky. I'll give anyone that.
Well, he's taking it on to the left corner. In it goes.
He's queuing extremely well here.
I mean, there shouldn't really be any danger of him getting back into this now, I would say. You never know, of course, but the way we're going and the time we've got left, there shouldn't be any route for Shen to actually beat us now.
10.
Now, can he drop this into the right corner?
It's definitely a different format, though. It's definitely something different, completely different to the normal game. I'm guessing it's one the players enjoy quite a lot as well. Don't know, they might see it as a bit of an inconvenience. I don't know. Guess all players are different, aren't they?
The right corner here.
Mind you, like any other tournament, you can choose not to play in it.
Oh, wonderful shot.
Oh, wonderful shot. I wonder if they award a high break award for this tournament. Fair play if they do. Of course, though, the added incentive with this tournament is that it's a ranking event, so it's not just for the crack. It's a ranking event. So there's some prize money to be made. Ooh, we could do with that running a little bit longer. That's alright, actually, on that one red. We've only got 36 seconds left, so we should be absolutely fine here now.
Can't see any problems here.
But for a few worrying bits and going, oh dear, we could be out of this, it's been absolutely fine. And we'll take on this red, make that the last shot,
28.
and then we'll have won this first match. So that's the match countdown. Take that on. 3, 2, 1, and that should be the frame.
29. 29.
And there we go. A fairly comprehensive, fairly easy win against Shen Fei Long in this first round. And that was a good match. I really enjoyed that. And now we move on to the second round. Second round time then, and it's Fergal O'Brien. I think he's ranked 54, so quite a jump, really. And unfortunately, well, fortunately for some, unfortunately for others, I suppose, it is us to break again. Not sure how that's worked out. Obviously, the game works it out. There's no real toss or anything that goes on. But interesting that we've had to break twice in a row, but that's absolutely fine. That's safe. Oh, that's going to be a bit thick. Interesting. Leave anything on, does he? Nah, it's a decent safety, to be fair to him. Now, usually I'd play a thin safety here and just get it below the balls, but just bear in mind we have to hit a cushion. Needs to pull up, needs to pull up, needs to pull up. That's it. Decent shot, I'm happy with that. Gonna try a cheeky double. He is! Oh, that trajectory was gonna definitely going in. For me, anyway, that was going in. It's purely because it hit the black. That's quite a shame, actually. Feel a little bit for Fergal there. Could leave a pot on. The green's not going to save us.
Cue ball looks pretty safe here.
I reckon it looks pretty safe. Cue ball's surely not going to be safe from that red, though, that we've left. I don't know, it might be, but surely it can't be.
So he's going to play safe again. This is fascinating.
Sorry about that, folks. A bit of a tickly cough all of a sudden. But that's not the best of shots from Fergal. So I think the one I'm more confident in.
This is a chance.
It is a chance. I'm going to set it any better, Hendon. Because that's the middle, and we've pulled it off, and that's the first points of the frame after 1 minute and 40. So these frames going fairly quick. Ideally, I'd have liked to have been on the other side of the blue, actually. So that the screw would have been a lot easier. Maybe we haven't got long, so we're going to have to get on with it. Ah! God, those timings are tough, but to be fair, through that pressure, we've done quite well. An unorthodox shot, admittedly. But we're still on the red. There's a little bit of a problem for the next shot, though, I will admit. Which we'll probably have to play the blue on. Just focus on getting this pot, though, first. It is definitely tricky. It really is. It's a lot of pressure. And this is a long pot. Take our time over this. Try and give it a good belt and get it into the reds. Okay.
Required for this shot.
There we go.
Really on fire here.
Go on. Get that next to the red. That's nice. That'll definitely do. That's an awesome shot. And that should, if we play this carefully, leave on the black.
Loose shot.
Oh, that was very loose.
9.
We've only scored 9. It feels like a lot more for some reason.
1.
Oh dear. That's not great. Really, we'd got time then. We didn't take it.
6.
So could Fergal O'Brien break beats on this second round? Because that's all it takes. One silly mistake. Personally, I don't think he will. But we'll have to see. Now, just going for apparently a safety. And unbelievably, he's actually left it safe. That is quite unbelievable. Ridiculous, to be honest. Hopefully we can get this. It's up in bulk. It's not the best. Safety is not my best asset. We all know that. Just got to hope we get away with it. These could be very tight, very scrappy matches. I mean, we're nearly halfway into this and only 15 points have been scored. It couldn't be more open. Okay, that's interesting. I think he's pretty much left a straight pot on here. We're just going to play the screw for the black, though.
This is tough.
It is tough. We'll take it on, though.
So close,
Oh,
but
that's
he missed
unlucky.
it. That'll annoy him.
I mean, it doesn't really leave much on, luckily. So, it was a calculated risk. Yes, it does leave one to the middle or the top. But once again, like we played, it's a little bit of a risk, and he's not going to take that on. This is a very interesting dynamic we've got here, isn't it? Got to make a decision quick. Oh god. I don't even know if this goes. Oh goodness me. Well, I think we've, no. Well. Oh. Run out of time, and that's a golden opportunity for him.
Silly foul, really.
And now Fergal O'Brien's ahead. We've got to open Max. An absolutely stupid mistake. Or we could be out of the shootout. Oh, he's on the black. Let's hope he's stupid and plays his shots quickly.
8.
That's a little bit loose. I can't go out to Fergal O'Brien.
He's lining this one up to the middle pocket.
He potted it as well. Oh yeah. Problem is, once he starts to build a bit of a lead, the pressure's on us. We've got to make a decent break then.
14.
I can't believe this. First off, we buggered up by missing that one pot. And then we just missed our shot completely. That gave him another 5 put. I think we're going to lose this. Oh no. No. Oh god. Jesus Christ. Let's just hope he makes a howler, which he isn't going to do at this point. Oh no. It's not so much if he makes a howler, he needs to make it quick. Because we need to get the points. Let's just hope he keeps being stupid and playing these shots nice and quick. Well, he'll get the blue.
26.
Oh, he's gonna get a red. Oh no, he's gonna get the black as well, I'd say. I think this is all over. Can't believe this. Oh no. Oh goodness me. Well, the black's not on. This might be the stopgap. Depends what he goes for, and he's gone for the yellow. He's been sensible there. I think he's done this. I think he's knocked us out. Well, we've gone out in tournaments to Jack Lazowski, Luca Brissell, Ronnie O'Sullivan, Judd Trump. And I think we might have to add Fergal O'Brien to that list. I mean, it's not an important tournament, but regardless. Oh dear. He's played well though, you know. He's had a decent break. Fair play to him. Would surely not. Well,
43.
at the end of the day, you could win the frame. It's not like we've actually got really enough reds left.
44.
Oh dear. He's not going to miss, is he? He's not going to miss. That, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be an absolute... Ooh, we could have done with potting that. I mean, let's face it. We are not going to get 50-odd points in 2 minutes. That's a real shame.
54.
Our snooker shootout is over way before it should be, in my opinion. I mean, does it matter? No. But it would have been a nice opportunity. And that is quite unbelievable. One mistake, well, he's giving it us now, but ultimately, that red's, he's blocked the red, and he's won the frame because he's got the points.
Yes, he's taking the pot on.
We might as well just play this out just for the fun of it. I mean, we weren't really ever going to get to that. And that is quite unbelievable. I'm speechless, really. I mean, yeah, he's won it. He can play on, he might as well, he deserves it. Oh dear, that's not going to go down well in the history books. I genuinely thought, you know, I mean, it's not going to be that hell of heavily edited now, to be quite honest. And by the video length, I think you guys will probably see, oh, he must have gone out early. Oh dear. Well, you know what? I'd be more than happy for him to clear the table at this point. If we've been beaten, then fair play to him. Although it's a little bit dubious that he can run across the table and take a shot in 4 seconds, but we'll gloss over that.
21.
But wow, well. One episode, we move on to a new tournament. We all knew at the end of this episode we'd move on to the new tournament. But I didn't quite expect it to be yet. And Fergal O'Brien clears the table and shatters us. And only in the second round of the snooker shootout are we out. Well, I really apologise for that. I think that... Oh no, the match countdown I thought was going to carry on. I really apologise for that. But fair play, you know, kudos to Fergal O'Brien. Yes, we played a bit of a poor shot and that stupid foul that we got all flustered about. And it's not really our misfortune. It's the fact that Fergal O'Brien did play quite well. So, unbelievably, that's a bitter pill to swallow. We're out of the snooker shootout. Oh, we can laugh, we can laugh. And, interesting. John Higgins wins the snooker shootout. Kyron Wilson a high break award. Nice to see those guys are in there. But, I mean, 500 quid, for goodness sake, is all we won. John Higgins won some prize money there, which is nice to see. And Kyron Wilson hotly on our heels now. So now we've only got 5 tournaments left. We've got the players, we've got the Gibraltar Tour, China Open and the Worlds. So let's see who we are playing in the next tournament. So the Coral Players Championship. And we have got... Anytime. Oh. Enter tournament. We've got Stuart Bingham. Now, if I'm right, I think I'm right in saying that the Coral Players Championship is just the top 16 players. I think it's just the top 16 players. So we're playing Stuart Bingham first. So this will just be, yes, that's right. So that looks like quarter-final, semi-final, and final. So yes, it's just a round of 16 thing. So this will be a maximum of 4 episodes. And then, of course, we'll move on to, is it Gibraltar next? Yes, it's Gibraltar next. But this will be a great tournament to win. And goodness may want to forget that snooker shootout was. But regardless, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Oh dear, I'll be back on Sunday for the Players' Championship. At least you got a bit of enjoyment at my misfortune and suffering. But oh well. But I've been TIJ Gowing, and I think that was the shortest ever Snooker 19 episode. Well, there you go. Thank you very much for watching, folks. I've been TIJ Gowing, and until Sunday, I will see you guys later on. Goodbye for now.